Right, suspenseful loading screens. Computer sounds a bit like a hairdryer, but I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure loading Genshin isn't that hard. Didn't understand that. For some reason the stream previews that I had 2 here, what I was seeing did not. Oh, almost halfway. Just 2 more to go. I don't remember if I can... Maybe I completed the last quest, I don't remember. Oh. Oh, I swear there's a missing... Wasn't there another button over here? Maybe I'm just going mad. Okay, that's still making... Also, the game music's gone again. Right, well anyway. Let's see if everything's synced up. Seems to be. Version highlights? What? And that's also got... okay. Oh. Sure. Yeah, 3.1. Right. About to begin. So it's not yet begun? I had to guess, because I know it's a pre-installation, which I haven't really done. Because I only saw it after the launch updated. Anyway, what's this? Traversal. Okay. Other than that, is there anything else? Oh, actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 6. Oh, we'll get this done this week then, hopefully. Anyway, let's get on with daily quests. And that's in the middle of the water. I mean... I love going swimming to complete daily quests. Oh, I should have used the leaf thing. Oh well. That is. Did you make that sound? I guess so. I wonder if we can actually just deal with it in the boat. Chirag, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Oh. Wait, is it... Well, I guess I never have been out, I have to say. And this seems to be working well enough. Well, that was lost interest. You don't want to hit the boat. I guess I'll do it the normal way.
Verdict is one strike will suffice. Cheap tricks. Wind blade. Fall before me.
Let the show begin.
Taste my blade.
Falling ambush!
One strike right place. You win. This.
La, 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 la.
This will do! Taste my blade! Fall before me! I'm ready! This isn't over! Cut
And
down!
there we go.
I'll protect us.
Do I need... I think it's the lens for these ones. No, that one. Got anything to show me? When I see another one. Do you have anything to show me? Oh. That's all good enough, but how would I... What's this used for? Okay, nothing reacts with that. That can't be used here. Would this do anything? No. I've already done it on those.
Go, Barbara, go!
Unless there's some plant somewhere. I don't quite know where it expects me to get. Unless you come over here with one. I don't think anyone has
I'll watch your back.
a way of made electrify. Oh, what if I do this in water? Then it should remain, right? I'm noticing a lack of me not being electrified. Hold on. This works surely, right? This doesn't make me electrified. Okay.
Trainee Forest Ranger call.
Dispersing electrofog. Alright, escort balloon and filching this. Sure, don't know what that means, but can get it done, I guess. These are really different quests, but guess you have to change up every now and again. I really should have marked that spot, to be fair. Where was it? Sometimes I'm never able to find that spot again. Although, actually, hold on. If I find the mountain, I should be able to find it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's right here. There we go. As that's marked for the next time I go look at it. Thundering Wilds. Oh. I'm pretty sure these spawn enemies if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it spawns them after you break them all? No, if I pretend it's not there, it won't be there.
Wind blade.
When I said that, I didn't expect it to actually be the case.
Burn.
Did it just...
With the wind.
You just do that.
Let's dance. Hi, 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 hi.
How did you get up over there? Okay. Transport balloon should be easy enough.
Another test subject. That tingle? That tingle?
Yeah, this ain't so great.
That tingle?
Actually, if I abuse that, it's fine.
I got careless.
Verdict is...
Oh no, Hilly Chels this time. Why? Oh, we've got a phone call. Sorry about that. This is gonna make chaotic, so just jump right back to it. Oh, Jesus. It'll be a miracle this burn survives.
Ready, steady, go! Ouchie!
How is you not dead? Only slightly burnt. Ah, you no.
Time for retribution! Windblade!
I mean, okay, if it's almost there. Just ignore that gap. Just ignore you. And we'll be fine. Okay, nothing went wrong. Only about half health and on fire. Where's this thing going? Literally back the way I came. Oh, what chest is it? Ooh, okay, not actually that not worth it.
A reward on the road.
What was the last one? Doing something, probably destroying supplies. This area doesn't have any waypoints. Take 2 supplies. Don't mind me, just stealing some of your stuff.
Have a load of this.
Action cannot be performed while in so I have to deal with these people
I'll
then.
protect us.
I will end you.
Hike. Try this on for size.
Don't be a killjoy. We only just begun. Let's end this quickly. This was well done.
Damn you!
We can't run.
Disappear!
I know Collie currently has the most health, but I don't think that'd last that long. A quick snack break. What should we have? Maybe some squirrel fish. We'll also have some teriyaki, I suppose.
Go, Barbara, go!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I see through you. You can't run. Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let the show begin. Huh.
Let's end this quickly. You can't run.
I wish they'd just die with it. How many hits?
Sister.
Where am I getting health from?
Wind blade!
Okay. I mean, I have it.
Time for retribution!
I'll protect
Let's
us.
end this quickly. That's it. Well done. So quiet.
Burn!
This one's well done. Let's end this quickly.
Damn you!
These things have so much health.
An unfortunate fall.
Wow, now that they're stoned.
Hike. Oh, hike.
Have a load of this.
Go,
Shouldn't be
Barbara.
careless.
And there we go. That was a nightmare. I'm glad that went so smoothly. Just cut this bit out and we'll be fine. Oh, wait, okay, it's Monday, it's fine. I'm not gonna do reputation quests today, because I'm definitely not doing too well. I guess this is what I get for playing different games that aren't Genshin. Has to be singly
Ad
focused on it.
Astra Abyssosk.
Sure, I'll do this now. You go here, you go here. You can stay there, yeah, sure. And
Ad
then
Astra.
just the daily
Thank
commissions.
you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
91,000 XP. Okay, that's everything. There it is. So whose is that? Not yours, not yours, not yours. It's Yelan's. So Hugh House is this one, so it is one next. Which means going to anyway. Oh. Maybe I should have seen that coming. Where's the nearest? I guess here. Yeah, that's close enough. Isn't this the place that Sayu just kind of chills?
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just, concerned for your safety. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of... Ah! Quick, do something!
Concerned for my safety. Yeah, I can clearly see that right there.
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you?
Came from beyond the heavens.
Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it. Don't try to scare me. I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
Well, you are kind of terrifying. You're a floaty thing.
Huh? I'm not. Paimon's super friendly looking. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me!
See?
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
I mean, probably one of the more extreme reactions to
Something
Paimon.
Paimon said?
Maybe, you know, yelling at a person that's scared doesn't tend to end well. You're typically meant to be more calm. That place really is abandoned.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh?
Sure.
Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Clients for who?
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts! Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They
I thought
deal
he
with
owned
this
it.
stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng
Okay,
Funeral
you do.
Parlor, responsible for,
Fair enough.
well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
I mean, to be
A
fair,
satisfying
probably wouldn't be
trade
good
to
to
be in,
have
though,
Zhongli running the
and
place.
Wangsheng
It
Funeral
wouldn't end
Parlor
well.
is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
What kind of request? That seems a bit broad.
Yeah. If we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral
I see what
Parlor
you mean.
welcomes advance
That is quite grim.
When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip,
I'm sorry, what?
is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of
Did
dates,
she just say the
if you're
diet?
struggling
The right.
to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Jesus Christ.
Slow down. That's... There's a lot to unpack here.
Is everyone? Is everyone a weirdo?
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather
You don't
unique
say.
individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Yeah, just a bit.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
What?
Wood? What do
They're
you
the
mean?
coffee material.
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels.
Yes.
Wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Yeah, how very subtle.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
Okay. And what's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a
I'm probably
favor
gonna
I could do
regret
in return?
what this is gonna say.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants?
Probably a second ago when she decided it.
Wangsheng
It's a convenient
Funeral
place.
Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Did she mean talking to the dead?
Yes, Paimon.
She's a weird one.
You sound almost afraid. You afraid of ghosts? To be fair, I can't really speak. It's not October yet, but fine.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
I think this is the right quest.
Fortune, long time no see. Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time. But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated.
Yeah, something happened.
It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Huh? What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional watching it happen to him. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Sure, let's go.
Just need to take care of a few things first. So this is Yelan's? Maybe I remembered the wrong one. Let's check. Yeah, that's a Yelan's quest. But instead we're going to this one. Defeat the sure. What would you two like? Okay. Yeah. Salam Caesar. Did he say Mr. Taster Girl Tigerfish? But isn't he gone now? True. Wait, who? Oh. Going back to the temple. We get to pay Thingy a visit. I don't think they'd still be there. I'm pretty sure they left after we did. Or maybe slightly before. One of the two. No, there's definitely treasure hoarders around. Oh? Why are we here? Well, we came to see, Pervases. We were just passing through. Yeah, but had to see him too. Well, it's probably been forgotten, and yeah. Did perform the duty and didn't perform the duty for any form of recognition. Let's talk about this stuff right now. Real tigerfish. Okay. Who is now screaming for help? Yeah. Where did he? Can he just teleport? Oh, I've just learned. You can just teleport to. Okay. Oh, it's just hilly chills. That was easy enough. Thank you, Adeptus Hero. Oh, what? The odds. What? Oh, it's you. Yeah. Getting ready to make an offering at the Temple of Yaksha Pervases. But not long after I entered the mountains, I was set upon by those treasure hoarders. Thanks for saving me. Wait a minute. What were you going to do at Pervases' temple? Were you planning to do something bad to his statue? You wouldn't dream of it. I guess I'm just give an offering then. You wanted to restore it? No, this project does need some work. Closely examine the temple's current condition and arrange for the purchase of the appropriate stuff. I never expected to be targeted halfway through by treasure hoarders and forced to flee. As I ran, I lost my way. As far as the rest, you know what happened. You're not even that far. Oh, there goes Zhao. Might as well be a magician. Yeah, it is in a bit of a bad state. Long story, huh? I can pretend to be an adept that I gathered a lot of resources to help me keep up the act, but remember how I swore to do good after the adept has taught me a lesson? Well, after I returned, and I had a thought, rather than destroying all this information, wouldn't it be better to write up my thing? That way I can help others see through scams and cheaters. To my surprise, the guidebook I wrote proved helpful to a lot of people, even the Ministry of Civil Affairs, even providing me with some additional scam countermeasures to add to the stuff I'd already written. To that end, they paid me a pretty hefty sum. Apart from the guidebook, I'm currently planning to write a book about the vigilant Yaksha. Its purpose, of course, is to share the stories of the vigilant Yaksha with as many people as possible. Putting for large good use. Discovered the temple while compiling material. Found sources saying that the temple was built by our forebears. Never expected to find the temple in such a state of disrepair. When I returned and thought about it, I decided to fund this repair out of my own pocket. After all, I too was guided back to the right path by an adeptus. I suppose repairing this temple could be considered atonement for my previous wrongdoings. Sounds genuine enough. Okay. Sounds kinda genuine. That said, you've tried to... It's genuine enough. Don't trust me, come back once the work has started, you'll see. What's this place is gonna get fixed up? No more mention of the food after Paimon had a little, unhappy moment. Okay, that one, yeah.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Sure. So I'm guessing the thing she's offering is related to if they die. Like, they get funeral for them, maybe? Something like that?
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions.
As she has a point.
Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
Another.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, this won't get us anywhere.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
I mean, I'm sure it's not something they want to think about. They'd rather people stay alive in their guild rather than kick the bucket.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
I'm slightly
Clients in need come
concerned.
to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Didn't you say this should be blank?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
I don't see how you can attract new clients to a funeral parlour. Because I'm pretty sure the clients are technically... Okay, the clients aren't dead. But they know a dead person. I don't think that number really changes that much throughout the years. Oh, it might get less, but still.
Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
Do I ask what was
Then
on
I
them?
organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Oh, that sounds so
What
bad.
do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself.
Oh
That's the
no.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
Yeah, no wonder you're on the medalist radar with that kind of slogan.
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
I'm pretty sure market research takes longer than
I told
that.
you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Okay, what's in this chest even? Okay, what's on the board then? A board used for hanging Wangsheng funeral parlor's wooden tiles according to Hu Tao. All the tiles are something, in which case the characters on the back tiles must be special offer. Right. And what do they have to say?
You must be the director's new hires.
Nope.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful?
Hard to believe. Oh, what's inside?
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
Mm-hmm.
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, director.
Poor guy's given up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
I've seen a ghost.
More approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
That's fun.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
Exactly. Do you mean there's not a
I
funny
never thought
side?
you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we going?
To
Is
visit
that
an
a potential
important
client?
potential client. I'll lead the way.
But before that, I'm just going to claim this reward, and then we're just going to grab a drink. So, back in just a moment. And we'll also just put this. Oh, that's not a good idea. Okay, back in a moment. Right. Okay. I had a feeling about to do something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I'm sure it's not important. We're going to it. This can't end well.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't
No.
ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Maybe
Paimon
hinting
thinks
that
it's
they're
because they're
gonna.
coming from the director
Like,
of a funeral
yeah,
parlor.
just saying someone's gonna die soon probably doesn't fill them with the most joy in the world. It's like, oh, you're getting on, aren't you? You're gonna die soon. Do you wanna buy a coffin? They don't do that. I mean, clearly for some it's the norm. I'm sure we're great if it's child and ask. Wait, so who's this?
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly.
Gosh,
Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not
That's
sure
the
it's
thing, you're gonna
every
murder
service
them.
that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Wait, Jane, that sounds more threatening
Another
than anything.
failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
Yeah, I'm curious. Okay, how are you doing? I'm sorry for what you're about to
I know your
hear.
face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off
Oh,
in
no.
style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Yeah, there is no persuading them.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Enough business development.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Then what was
What
it?
was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
I remember the name, I don't quite know who they are.
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
If that was stopping for a quick chat, what does business development look like? Ugh, that's
Why
gonna.
didn't you say so?
Mm.
Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth
How
sense
many
for,
cases has the Miller's gone to where she's involved?
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people? Or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking for a ghost. Seeing the
Meng, I'm
ghosts?
back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams.
It's a bit
I
creepy.
can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
That kind of thing doesn't happen.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng funeral parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean?
I
Look
mean,
at the state of him.
I doubt they
If we
would.
can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever. Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill,
Have you not gone
childhood
back
friends?
to the hill?
Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng funeral parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me.
Ooh.
Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare.
Hmm.
After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end!
Sounds like you have a
The
grim time
symptoms I'm
ahead.
having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me. I beg you. I'm too young to die.
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
Oh, this is
I guess I'll
interesting.
come too.
Guess
Help
we'll
him
do an
make the
exorcism.
preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you.
Okay.
When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Go to the exorcism site, which is called. Wait, where actually is that? Oh, it's on the hill. Oh, I guess back to running.
Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
That's a lot further than I thought it would be. I think. Well, okay, 300 isn't like that much. It's just a bit deceiving when it's this tall. Are these? Yeah. Take a few of those. Can't remember who needs them. Okay, and here's how we learn to perform an exorcism. The fact that a little monolith concerns me.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
Wait, why are we
You
here?
saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
How old are you, Paimon?
Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Yep.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were,
Wait,
you
what?
guessed it, the founders of the
That's where its
Longshan
origins
Funeral
lie.
Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
So that's what you meant by guarding the
So
border?
when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop.
A while later.
Oh, you're finally here. We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Doing the dirty work again.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
You did.
It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
This isn't a magic show. I know it's doing something which is fake, so technically it can be a magic show, but still.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse? I'm counting on you!
Verdict is... with the wind! Wind blade!
And that's that
How are
done.
you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you.
Well.
You've been pricked.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back.
Still definitely
I'm
not
sorry
one.
for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we
Wait,
resume our search for Big
could
G?
it be that she's using
I
him for
believe
free
that
labor?
won't be needed. He found us first.
Oh,
Big G?
never mind.
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
I mean, he died as a
Well,
child.
he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
What do you do with a ghost? So you give it like you can have a cup of tea with it or something? I don't know. Have a chat.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so
Right.
I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why didn't you come looking for me sooner?
Hutao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Meng. Okay.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were
Well, that's
kids,
useful,
he'd
innit?
never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't. It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Oh. Doesn't say wait, you can't fly.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they didn't call you Tallgy.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuwang Hill, and we should be done and dust to dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and
Ooh, we're
Songza.
gonna take him on a trip.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all
Okay.
friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
That's gonna be difficult.
Are we really going with
Hey,
Hutao's
can we
plan?
get this thing for your
At least by
friend
keeping
that
things
died?
low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Meng said that he's an old friend of yours. Meng,
Yes.
even.
We grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G.
Oh yeah, about that. Do you have any
tell you about it?
keepsakes?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
Actually atrocious.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
And we're already
Jueyun
back.
chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find some.
I have less than I thought. Just one. Okay.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they speak to each other? Right, let's head over this way. And not try to fall off there, because I'm probably going to drown doing so. Okay, don't jump down. Got it. And here we are. I forgot the chest.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Yep.
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids.
Oh?
Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already
That's how
saw
you say
Little
that?
Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an
Okay.
errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
So we need to go with them. Grab this chest on the way
an answer
past.
from this world?
Ah. Oh, that's a drop. Stairs. They're a nice invention.
So, are you buying or not?
Oh, they're all here.
reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes? I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Paimon, you know how you can float? You just float down there and grab them for me so I don't have to jump down. Oh. Okay, I'd have to go there anyway. That is an interesting place to put the roof.
I want a new toy.
How? Okay. Don't try to run through people that don't like it. Oh, hello. Yep.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Sansa.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
What even is plastrite? Wait. Oh, these crates.
Doesn't seem like they're here.
Nope.
Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like
Nope.
they're here.
It's this
Let's
one.
look someplace else. These look like what Sansa was talking
Oh,
about.
The
Let's head back.
glowy yellow rock?
Tasks have been handed out.
Okay. Well, let's take back the glowy yellow rock. Oh, could go to the route again. So up this stairs, you go up another bit of stairs, then cross here. Run out of stamina, gain a bit of stamina back, go down these stairs, and then you're there.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
Really? You're not the slightest bit
But
curious?
if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well. And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
And I won't press you on the things you once spoke of. Yeah, you can count on us, I guess.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you.
And I don't understand how they're not suspicious that we're asking
We
about
have
a dead
everything
friend.
we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find
It's
Hu
also a
Town.
pretty lantern. Okay, we need to go. Oh, that's a really long way. How far did it? That is a long way to travel. I thought it was like a very close. No, it's like very up north. I've done it again. There we go. Oh, it's the place we met them. That makes sense.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Yeah, I can't really tell if you're
Guard
serious
the
anymore.
border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility. And I'm stricter than most.
I don't want to find out what that means.
What about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
Wait, you
So
actually do
listen to
that?
everything I say. Let's go.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like Huta says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Oh, we're going here. What level is it? 82. Okay. Good enough. We get to try out the tea and
What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me.
Wait, does it
Farewell
cost
ceremony site is
health
just
to
up
use that
ahead.
ability? I'm sorry, what?
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Wait. That? I can see it glows. Glow better. Move a bit more this way, move a bit like that. Is that really not it? Oh. If we just get closer. That's better. There we go. Oh. Though that's not good. Oh. I think that does cost health. We'll save the ultimate ability for later. But I'm sure it's going to come in handy.
This place doesn't feel
Just because I actually don't think it's going to
That's why it's named the border.
He's Barbara.
You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it?
Pomp and ceremony. What?
Pretty sure that's not how people put it.
That sounds... Oh, it's increased attack damage. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to be nearly dead, but... When dealing with fire, no one really knows, do they? Okay, just because I don't really feel like killing Hotel, I'm just gonna use that.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Probably. But it had already glowed for a second. There we go. Ooh, another creepy door. I said that one doesn't close on us. Because we can, so it's fine. Get a bit more health back. You must have a lot of health. Oh, there's a chest in here as well. Almost missed that. Are we gonna close back up? No. Nope, still hasn't closed back up. I guess I want to close back up then. Nope. Door of resurrection, a button and a door. Oh, that bodes well. So, why did she disappear? Like, that's a bit odd. Just disappears for a second, then comes back. Okay, what now? They...
Time to go.
Oh, well, that was easy. Oh no. No, okay. Actually, that's a pole not doing that much damage. That's only just occurred to me. So that amount of damage is a stupid amount, even compared to a claymore. More secret doors, which is going to close behind me. No? Okay, it isn't close behind me. Although I want to know what's through that door. Maybe I'll find out.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough.
There's a spider.
So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
It's like I said, that was like a face. Oh, is that what the door's for? To go back? Oh, this looks, yeah, this is fine. Just going for a swim in the dead place. Won't get pulled under. That isn't. Wait, so you're 82, yet you have that much health. What? Oh, your crit damage might be stupid then. Hold on, I need to check that in a minute. Talents are still fairly even. What is your crit? Almost 200%. I'm sorry, but that is actually insane. I think... Yeah, my crit damage on Divock ain't great. Powers I'm not going to bother to check, and Traveller's is also not great. So that having 200% is actually ridiculous. What's over here then? we meant to find another orb thing? Wait, why are these? I destroyed these.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
That's fine. I guess.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
We went one light lap, Paimon.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
The beginning.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Just dive off the edge here.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, that might be bad. That's fine. As much as I want to check for chests in this area, I don't think it's worth it, because there probably aren't any. So speaking of chests, we are coming up on one. So what's inside this one? Two things. So that is a rip-off.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead.
Oh, we have
You're
multiple people
excited,
here.
so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Other than the people here?
Are you clients? Apologies, this is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Yeah, who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult, but walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass.
Yeah.
It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
I don't understand why... Oh, good luck to them.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I! I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
Well, someone's quite jolly for being dead. It's not a bad place to be. Still, I don't understand why it's such a broken place, but...
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
So these people just stay in limbo. Oh well. Wherever this place is. Wait, why are there so many kids
the
here?
lantern right again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
At least there are good intentions.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ning Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Oh.
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
Yeah, we can prove it.
Asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongzi makes great Xiao lanterns.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other.
What was yours, though?
Time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint.
What?
Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
So I guess you can tell us about this place then?
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Yeah, don't you need to guard the
Mom's
border?
already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War,
Took a turn, didn't it?
piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter. But slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance.
Right.
It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Can you reveal more?
Not a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning, the less you know, the better.
Okay.
What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Yeah.
We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins.
All begins and all goes
all
to
goes
rest.
to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Precious chest. Huh. Well. Guess we're going back. Go back to Hill to send up Big G off.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you
What
should
was that?
also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
What was that?
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
I mean, not necessarily.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you? Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Right. And what happens after that?
Aren't you forgetting about something?
You promised you'll help us in our
I took you
search.
to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The person's still
The
alive.
biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either.
Well, you
I'll
tried.
keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems that you really like your job. Seems like being a funeral director really suits you. It really does, to be fair.
I have my reasons.
Okay, I don't know if I want to know those.
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Oh?
This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
I see. So you did that to not have to deal with regrets. Also, interesting, that one didn't have a cutscene at the end. I don't know if all of them have, but I think they typically do. I don't have enough time to start another one for today because I need to go to bed soon. So, I think I'll do possibly 1 or 2 reputation quests. Not in Liyue, in Inazuma. And then I'll call it. Oh, this is going to be interesting because I don't remember how to fight properly. I mean, the game's background music, it's still broken. Oh. This is one of the ones I kinda didn't want to get. But we have it now, so... I guess we have to do it. And all I've got to do is just not die. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Time for retribution! Disappear!
That's immune to fire damage. Forgot about that. Right, that should be those dealt with. Now I need to just deal with you. Means I can't use fire abilities. Now I can use them to cancel the effect after using a sword.
This isn't over!
Oh, that was painful.
Just like we rehearsed.
Oh, you have a lot of health as well. Sure. Please do that. Okay, that's 2 dealt with. You're not actually dealt. No, you're dead. Can't hit you. Actually, a water works fairly well. Will that stop on that? No, it will not. Ouch. Do not appreciate getting hit.
Cheap tricks.
Oh, that's useful. Nope. Ooh, danger recharge is not great. Ooh, that's the right one. I think that's sort of... Why are you on top of here? Seriously? More already? I'll just like do that.
This isn't over.
I don't know if this will help at all. And it does a decent chunk of damage, it's just not the most convenient way of dealing damage. Let's try tanking damage ain't the worst. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Thought I pressed the wrong button then. Oh, don't tell me you're resetting, you
What's one
prick.
Let's get down to business. How's this? Time for retribution! Fall before me!
Let's dance.
Disappear! It's over! I'm ready! Fall before me!
There is no way of doing that, so let's just not. Why is it still counting down? I'm not even in the area anymore. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do that today, so I'm not even going to try it again. Let's just go claim this, and then I'll head off to bed. What have I got the rewards for? Here after the Trail of Vivaces. Huh. Okay, that's everything claimed there. Let's head out. Yeah, seems like a nice enough place. Now we get to do the final wishes. This menu has definitely gotten smaller. I don't know what button is missing, but there is a button missing. Okay. How many? I think there's one wish. Yes, it is. We have those, and there's that. Okay. Well, let's see what we get. One wish, here we go. Can't get everything we want. 1572. Ooh. That is painfully close to another wish as well. Unfortunately, I do not have any more wishes available. And I don't like going below 1,000 Primo Gems. So, that would be everything for today. Got another story quest out the way. 5 more to go, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 more to go. And then that will be it for story quests. Well, okay, that's ignoring the, like, side story quests, hangout events. But, you know, that's fine. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll bid you a good night. Bye-bye.